this message is for Pierce, and I am responding to the email that you sent. So, I am in your image design class right now, and I'm just going to click this little um, button to collapse this so that I can see your homepage really well. And it says your grade is a 55.4. So I'm not sure. You said that you had turned in some assignments and that you had zeros on them. So I'm a little bit concerned about where you're finding that information. If you go into the grades tab, this is your grade book right here. So when you scroll in here, you can see exactly where your points are coming from. So we've got the orientation quiz, did fantastic job. The week 1 test, working with GIMP, okay. The week 1 assignment, you've got 100 out of 100, and there's a comment that says excellent job. You've got Friday bell work, that was a bonus that wasn't completed or may not have fulfilled requirements, but I think on that first week I gave everybody credit, even if they didn't. The week 2 test, elements and principles, you got a perfect score on, awesome. The week 2 critique quiz has not been completed yet, and the Friday bell work for that week either wasn't fulfilled or wasn't completed. So those only lasted for a week. So those Friday bell works close out. You only have 1 week to complete them because it's just organizationally challenging for me to have to go back and try to grade those. It's supposed to be a weekly opportunity. So those have to be done within the week. You'll get a Friday bell work again tomorrow, and you'll get a whole week to complete it. So on your week 3 test, not completed yet. Week 3 assignment vintage zoo poster, that was completed. Excellent job, loved it. And the week 4 critique quiz has not been completed. The week 5 test has not been completed. The week 6 assignment has not been submitted. So that is what I have for your gradebook right now. And you can find all of those lessons in the schedule. So if it says it's a week 3 activity, you would go into week 3. One of the things that's really cool about our online platform is the fact that you will get a green check when the objectives have been fulfilled. So let's go ahead and start with week 1. I can see that you did the orientation, excellent job. But when we go into week 1, we don't have any green checks. So that indicates that everything has not been completed. It says here that only 33% was completed. 4 out of 12 required topics were completed. So if we read through the directions and we look down here, it says to watch the videos and immerse yourself into the artistic space. So we can see that some of the videos were watched. That gives us a green check. Well, this one video was watched. This video was not watched. That's why there's a little dot right there. So it looks like you did the test without watching all of the required videos. And then it also has some lessons here for you that you needed to do that did not get done. And here's the Dropbox, so we can see that you did what you were supposed to do. This December 6th live class is the one that I held this week. So this isn't a requirement that you watch it. You've already completed the assignment, so don't worry about that. But that's how you can tell if you've completed all the objectives. If we go into week 2, same thing here. 1 out of 12 required topics are completed. So you did the test, however, did not watch any of the videos. And for the critique, so for this critique, you need to watch the video and take the quiz at the same time, and then you have an opportunity to vote for a winner. That opportunity doesn't last because once I do the next critique, then I announce the winner. So you don't need to worry about that because that's already been announced. Week 3, same thing here. 1 out of 14 topics completed. So you were supposed to watch a video and take a test, and then it also has some lessons here that you're supposed to do as well. And here's that week 3 assignment, and I can see that you did the assignment. However, you're not watching the videos that you're supposed to be doing. And I put these videos in here to make it more of an enriching experience. So it is disappointed for me to see that you're not actually engaging yourself to your full potential in my class, and you're not learning as much as you could be learning from it. So you will not get as rich of an experience on a personal level, which is what we're here to do. And there's the week 4 critique to watch the video, and that's the quiz. Watch the video. Or actually this week I didn't make a video. I simply did a PowerPoint slide, so you'd look at the PowerPoint slide and use that to finish the quiz, and voting for a winner for the Vintage Stew poster. And here was week 5. We had a lesson and test, and it looks like you did watch the videos, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you for doing that. And then you'll just, the videos and the tests go in order, so it's designed so that you'll actually right click on that test and open it in a new window so that you can watch the videos and take the test at the same time, because the test questions go in order of the videos. So that is how those tests, all of my tests, are meant to be taken. And then for this week, we've got some videos that you were to watch, and then we've got this Dropbox with the resources. The instructions were in the folder and the rubric, and when you scroll down there, this is where you submit your assignments, and as you can see, you haven't submitted for that assignment yet. So that is pretty much, in a nutshell, everything that we've done so far and where you're at and how it looks. Don't forget, there's also a plan that I know that the students who are really successful, they use the plan, and it looks like you're using it. You've got it set up for all calendars, and you've got it set up for day view, so each day you can come in here and make sure that you're checking everything off. I also encourage you to use the week view. That's my favorite. I like the week view because it breaks it up into the days so that you can see kind of everything that you have on your plate for that week. And the other thing that I also like about the plan is that if you're behind, you can kind of go back to where you left off. Another really fun way to catch up, I have found, is to go into the content and look at this course schedule. So let's look at another one of your classes. There's a drop-down box up here. Let's just take a look at math, for example, and see how you're doing in there. Oh, you're doing great in there. Wow. Let's look at geography. Oh, wow. Hey, how come you're doing so good in everybody else's classes but mine? That's not fair. Wow, good job. There's my class. How about Spanish? Okay, so this one looks like you might have some catching up to do. So this would be a good example. I'm going to go on the content, and I'm going to click on that course schedule, and then I'm going to look at the full schedule instead of just the overdue items, because that overdue number has a tendency not to actually really be accurate. It doesn't include everything. So I always recommend going to the full schedule. It takes a minute to upload usually. And let's just scroll down the page a little bit here. Kind of shows everything that's in there, and introduction. So it says that only 1 out of 10 required topics were completed in the introduction, and so here we go with those check marks again. So I can see in the introduction, the welcome piece, that only 1 item was actually completed. So to go in and actually do the lessons that the teacher is requiring you to do is a level of respect. And we can see due dates. So this goes back to August 23rd. These items have not been completed. We have August 24th. These items haven't been completed. So this is a great way to kind of go back and see. So then all of a sudden on August 25th, you went in and did some things in here. I can see by those green check marks. And there's a pop quiz that was due on August 25th. So that's more or less a really good tool to be able to go in and see what has and hasn't been completed. And then you can start back at the beginning and start working your way down that list. And when you do that, I would recommend that you keep this window open, and I'm going to just copy that hyperlink, and I'm going to actually, let's make a new window. So right click down on your internet browser and create a new window, and then just paste that link in there, and that'll take us right to that page where we were. Might take a second though, because it was a pretty big, you'll have to click on full schedule again, because it just automatically defaults to that overdue. And as you can see, there was a lot more overdue than just 2 items, right? So if you set it up like this, so you'll have it open in another window, then you kind of have that resource list open to you, because as soon as you click on something in this window, you're going to lose your place in this. It's going to like switch over. But I would try to right click, and I would try to open the link in a new tab perhaps, and see if it lets you do it. So it opened up a new tab, and I just had to click on that new tab. So yeah, like I was here, I right click to open it in a new tab, and there's the new tab that it created for me. So that allows me to go in here and just use my arrows to go in and complete those assignments. So there's a nice welcome video there for me that I'm going to watch, and then I just arrow over. So it's kind of like an electronic textbook, it looks like. There's your academic integrity statement, and I know that you did that, but I'm going to stop, because you know what's happening as I go through it is it's probably giving you green checks. So I'm going to stop going through it. But anyway, that is how I would recommend that you work to get caught up in that class, and in my class as well. Go in and watch those videos that you haven't completed, so that you are actually getting the instruction out of the course that it is my desire and aligned with the Utah Visual Arts Standards, so that you are actually getting the objectives out of the class that you're intended to get. So have a great day, and I appreciate your time.